Hey guys, welcome back to the Crypto Wave. I know it's been a while. Been doing TikToks, been working, the huge. Wanted to go into, so we actually, well, not we, me. Honestly, I think we're going to be heading into, and we've kind of already started heading into the next bull run. You're going to see kind of some ups, in my opinion. Let me clarify. I think we're going to see some ups and downs. Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the majors are going to be kind of moving up and down. There's going to be some jockeying for the top. In fact, just for the heck of it, why don't we just go look at it real quick here? Hold on. Coin market cap. Let's look. So everything's kind of green at the moment. It's kind of going up and down. Bitcoin broke the 70 again, which is good. Ethereum has been on a little bit of a tear, almost 36. Tether's always up there. BNB and Solana were actually pretty close and jockeying back and forth. BNB took some supremacy there. Solana, I think what's happening is, if anybody who's been following along, Solana's on a huge tear right now with just like absolute ridiculous meme coin plays. Honestly, do it at your own risk. Totally up to you. I am dabbling in it. I'll be honest with you, but unless something really jumps out at me, I just, as you guys know, I'm not a day trader. I did just join a group. If you guys are interested in joining, it's a bot that it's in a chat with a bot that's kind of takes some of the guesswork out, and it'll generate and allows you to quick scan different contracts as they get launched and that kind of thing. It's in essence it's like a meme trading group, but it's by referral only. I'm liking it. I just joined 2-3 days ago. It's doing pretty good. You do have to be vigilant, because even with those bots, you're literally getting in and out of those trades very, very quickly, and I don't have time to be sitting in front of the computer, so I'll tend to do maybe 1 a day, 2 a day, to try and get a little bit of gain. But it might be worth it. If you guys are interested, throw me a comment in the video, and I will talk to that person and get some referral links for you guys. So it is a monthly fee, just FYI. I think it's, I want to say half a Solana a month or something like that. So, but if you're interested, let me know. It's pretty cool. It's linked to a bunch of Telegram bots and things like that too. XRP, USDC, Doge, me and Doge, I'm really not a big fan. We'll watch what happens. Toncoin, actually I had to look this one up. It's up in the top 10 and I actually haven't seen it. This is actually the Telegram coin making a comeback here, $7. Makes me wish I would have held on to it. Let's see what it's doing here. But I think this is what you're going to be seeing a lot of, actually, is you're going to see jockeying for some of these top spots that used to be lower down, and you're going to start seeing some separation. Wow, look at this. When I actually looked at it and found out it was Telegram coin, it was a lot less. But what I think you're going to start seeing, and this is what happens with these bull markets, you're going to see as Bitcoin rises up. No, that's fine. Oh, my computer's having a rough go here a moment. As Bitcoin rises, it usually brings the rest of everything up with it. So you're going to be seeing that. You're going to start seeing some tokens, things that maybe you've held on for a duration of time, is going to start taking off again, which is exactly what you want to see. So my thing is, and as you guys know, I actually hold quite a few of these. A lot of the ones that I'm holding personally that I'm trying to wait to see them shoot up, obviously BTC, Ethereum, can't go wrong with the top two. Obviously I'm trying to make gains and plug it into my stable coins. BNB, Solana, I both love. I use both those chains. My plays and some of the things we're going to talk about today, there's all kinds of new projects that are going to be coming out in the bull run that just happened. So what projects am I looking at? Which ones I'm trying to get airdrop versus pre-saled into? I'll go over 3 of them today, but there's so many more. I'll try and do more videos. But there's certain ones that I buy and hold for valuation's sake, and then there's these new ones that as I gain in Tether, I try and get into either airdrops or pre-sales or whatever I can to try and boost these new ones that are coming out that I think are going to be long-term plays. Again, if you guys have been watching my video, you know for a fact that I like trying to get things, stake it, and then get that passive income. I have that through Star Atlas. I have that through the Onami? Yeah, we'll say Onami. I have that through the Connect. I have that through Railgun. I have that through Farms. You guys know I do Animal Farm, which is going to be rebranding as Black Cube. So I like using my assets to try to multiply them with some pre-sales and then if those pre-sales take off and I gain enough, I can try and go into more passive stable stuff. So anyway, so I'm holding Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, BNB, Solana. I use all those chains, and so I hold all of those coins. I hold none of these. I hold no Doge. I am starting to buy up some Cardano again. I'm kind of hoping on the bull run. When I first had it, you guys know I did not like the chain when it launched, but a lot of people do. I mean, it's got a 20 billion market cap on it, and it's up to 58 cents again. So I'm holding some of it. So if that value goes up and I can, gain from there, I'll take it. Excuse me. Avalanche. I'm trying to get into this a little bit. There's a lot of stuff that's kind of coming out on that, so I'm watching it. Avalanche now is actually at 46, which is a pretty good improvement. It's number 11 overall. So I'll keep an eye on that one, but I don't own any yet. Shiba Inu, Bitcoin, Polkadot. I don't have any Polkadot, but a lot of people are telling me to take a look at Polkadot. The reason I don't have Polkadot, although it seems to be doing okay, is when I was using it on the last bull run, it was really cumbersome. I just didn't like it. And then a lot of the pre-sale stuff that I got onto on the Polkadot chain basically scammed out, so it kind of put a bad taste in my mouth. So I don't hold any Polkadot, but for what I'm gathering, a lot of people are, so I might go back and evaluate that. Chainlink I'm holding, Matic I'm holding, and I think that's it, to be honest with you. So anyways, so that's not the point of this. I'm more just trying to talk about what things I'm going to be paying attention to. What am I looking for? So as you know, I try and get into pre-sales and things. There's certain ones that I am watching. First one we're going to get into is this guy here. And I'm not quite sure how to say it. I keep saying it as nuclei. I don't think that is how it's said. Nuclei? Nucle AI? I don't know. We'll see. In essence, what is this? So they have some documents over here. So if you go over to the what is it, it's a whole lot of reading. But in essence, what are they doing is they're trying to create a marketplace for data, and they're trying to create that ecosystem for that data marketplace. And if anybody knows, and I think that's why this is probably Nucle AI, I would imagine, because you're going to need a ton of data for AI, especially if you're going to go to the decentralized AI. There's a couple other platforms out there that are doing this, that are actually doing okay, and I don't remember what they were offhand, but when I was researching this particular one, a couple of the other ones were valued pretty high, into the hundreds and hundreds of millions. It's going to be a race. There's probably going to be one or two that kind of stand apart. I do like this particular one simply because I like the tokenomics of it, and I also just like how well they are doing. I mean, they have 50,000 followers on their X already. They're constantly posting. They keep making these partnerships and things as you scroll through. They keep doing. They're active, if that makes sense. And they're who is this? Nuclear business currently explore business models partnership. Also, ArcEFi is partnered with them. This chat GPT is now partnered with them again, as I was saying, AI, because you're going to need a trustless system or a decentralized system for data. In essence, what they're doing is they're going to be monetizing data through the blockchain, and their tokenomics I was impressed with. Let me see if I can get to it. Where was it? Was it this one? No. Maybe it was on the website, but they had the tokenomics. Resources, no. Oh man, I had the tokenomics and I lost it, guys. I apologize. But in essence, I like the tokenomics on it. I like the valuation of it. So I think it's got a lot of potential. It's super active. Like I said, the X has a ton of followers. They're posting constantly. They're still making partnerships. I think AI on the decentralized side of things is going to be really, really big. I believe they already have a functioning marketplace. You can actually go on and utilize it already. Over here, unlocking, where is it? Networking economics. There was an area, I thought they already had the marketplace open, but maybe not. Oh, well, here's what they do with the token. So you got the validating nodes. It is going to be nodes that will run that consensus model. Anyway, I don't want to dwell on it too long. You know, sometimes I make these videos go longer than they should. But so this is the first one I'm keeping an eye on. They are actually due to have their IDO pretty soon. I can't remember the exact date, but check it out. Go onto their Twitter. You'll probably be able to find it. But this one's going to be launching IDO day. Registration's already open. Nuke AI data, WePad Launchpad. Where is it? I thought they were going to be launching. It's like April 17th or something like that. But go on their X, go into their Telegram. All of those are able to be linked or accessed through their website, nucle.ai. Check it out. That's my first one. Second one I'm keeping an eye on is something called Yield Nest. And what Yield Nest is trying to do, in essence, is currently you can stake on Ethereum, and you can be like a validator of one of those nodes. It went to a proof of stake algorithm. Proof of stake on Ethereum is crazy high. There's going to be other things that you can utilize Yield Nest for, but one of the big ones they're trying to do is next generation ETH yield, tailored for restaking, powered by the engine layer. So this is going to be one of the first projects that get launched on the EVM. I believe this is a layer 2, I want to say. It's going to be labeled engine layer, so it's going to have its own blockchain, and then you're actually going to be able to. This is going to be in essence, an automated restaking yield platform, basically. So enhanced user experience, enjoyable parallel liquidity, or liquidity staking tokens such as YN ETH, because again, it's going to be on its own chain. So I imagine that stands for Yield Nest ETH, remain fully tradable, allowing you seamless integration in your DeFi strategies. Transparency, blah, 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 blah. Where is here it is, rewards. So once again, if you're able to stake, you can actually get rewards. So 80% to Yield Nest ETH holders, 10% to node operators, 10% to Yield Nest DAO and YND token holders. So again, this is another one that's actually going to be, they don't have a huge influence. They have about almost 2,000 followers on here, but it's been picking up a lot of steam. They just rebranded, redid their imaging, all that kind of stuff. But again, this is one that is I'm keeping an eye on, because anytime I can have something on the EVM, in this particular case, it's going to be on the engine layer, which already has some hype behind that once it launches, and it's going to be coming soon. This is going to be one of the first ones to launch on that platform. So depending on what other services they have, if they do have bridging capability, yield staking on that, I think it's going to be pretty dang epic. So that is that one. The last one I'm keeping an eye on actually is called Level Q. It just got rebranded. It was called QNet Finance, I think. Something like that. But they just rebranded Level Q. Excuse me. And what is it they're trying to do? They're in essence trying to be an automated market maker for you. It's a multi-chain. You'll be able to utilize them. And in essence, they're going to have different algorithms that you can then link, and it will do a lot of it for you automatically. So for instance, where are we here? Where is it? There is maybe it was over in the Financial Freedom Challenge. Where was it? Level Q Finances recognizes the challenges posed by fragmented DeFi landscape. To address this, our protocol focuses on providing a cohesive integration of decentralized financial opportunities. Through Level Q Finance, users can seamlessly access a variety of DeFi protocols across multiple blockchains under one unified platform. So it's going to be like an OKX type of scenario. But and I apologize, I can't find it, but in essence it was... Oh, here you go. Here's the vaults. That's what I was looking for. So you have boosted indices. A Level Q Finance introduces indices as one of the three main building blocks of the product offerings. These indices represent diversified baskets of assets, providing users with an exposure to a range. So in essence, it is a kind of like what they do with stocks, where you can get into like the S&P 500, where it's a myriad of different stocks, but it gives you exposure to all of those. That's in essence what this is going to be on that one. They also have passive yield strategies for automatic generated income. For users seeking handoff approach for generating income, Level Q Finance offers passive yield strategy. Leveraging automated protocols, users can capitalize various yield opportunities without active management, offering designed to simplify the income generation process. So this is probably going to be your low risk, low reward. This is going to probably be your more mid-range, and then they have the high risk reward targeting growth. Level Q Finance caters to users with a higher risk appetite through the high risk rewards vault. These strategies are tailored for those seeking potentially higher returns in exchange for increased risk. Level Q Finance employs advanced risk management protocols to mitigate potential downsides, offering users a dynamic option to pursue growth in the rapidly evolving DeFi space. So I imagine this is going to be more new project launching, meme coin stuff, products that maybe just come to market, so you're not sure how well they're going to do. And what it'll do is it's going to attempt to get you those at launch time, so it's a little bit higher risk, high reward. But the fact that what I would like it for is I'll probably try the boosted indices, and I'll probably definitely be doing the yield strategies. Within here, I believe you can actually do passive yield strategies with single assets. You can actually just use they didn't say, but I'm imagining it's going to be some sort of a USDC, USDT type of scenario that you can put on there as a single asset, and then you earn that passive income. So I like that it is all automated. The tricky part with this one, unfortunately, is because of that rebrand, they don't have a huge following on here yet. They're still building it. I think it's because they just rebranded and all that good stuff. The other thing is we're still a little bit out. We are currently we're just finishing Q1, so non-custodial rollout, protocol and inflation. Yield non-custodial vaults private launch, that's going to be Q2 coming up. Index tracking TGE, this is going to be Q3 before we even see that. But keep an eye on it, because with TGE, this is where you want to try and get into these pre-sales and things like that. So you follow the social media, join the wait list, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I tried to talk as quick as I could. I don't want to ramble on too late. I know sometimes I go a little bit too long. There's actually quite a few other projects that I'm keeping an eye on. Just for your guys' information, I'm trying to stick to products on chains that I already know. I'm trying to branch a little bit. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cosmos, BNB, Solana, Engine Layer when it comes out, because that'll be my first exposure on Yield Nest. Anything EVM, so Matic, Avalanche, all those types of things. Cosmos, only because, as you guys know, I have the Onami staking on that side. So anything that I'm going to be talking about on this channel will probably... Oh, and I'm sorry, the BTC. They have the new Runes protocol and Runes ordinals and all that kind of stuff coming out on the BTC chain, which I think is going to be pretty freaking big. I'll talk about that on the next video. There's a couple projects on that side that I'm trying to get into, or at least I'm going to watch, because I feel like it's going to be a juggernaut should it get pulled off appropriately, which I think it will. So anyway, I will leave it there, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Again, if you want some information on that Solana bot of the group that I'm in, it is, like I said, it is a fee per month. There's a lot of really good help in there. It's not a very big group. There's a lot of good useful tools and bots. You can literally just plug in a contract and it'll analyze it for you, tell you, has the contract been revoked, is it mintable, how many tokens are the top 10% holding, all kinds of stuff. So just drop a comment if you're interested, and I will send you that way. But otherwise, I appreciate you guys tuning in, and yeah, have a good night.